Hello everyone, my name is Andy. Today is Wednesday, September 13th. Time is around 6 GMT, and we will have a look at the DAX futures on the Oanda platform. So here we are looking at 4-hour chart, and my take on the DAX is that we finished a wave 1 here in the higher degree, and that we are currently working on wave 2 to the downside. There are some variations on this scenario, depending on how deep we go or how shallow this retracement is. This could also be a wave 4 instead of a wave 2. So if you are interested in this, please have a look at my higher time frame analysis. But for now, I will just focus here on this part. So I believe this was a wave 1 in the higher degree, and we are going down as a wave 2. This here becomes our target. We do not really have to reach this area. We can get quite close, for instance, somewhere here, because like this becomes our first target. I believe this WXY, this wave 2, excuse me, is playing out as a WXY structure. And so then if our wave X is in here, I believe our wave X is in here, it means we already have the W, the wave X, and then we can calculate our target. If we take the length of this wave W, the length of this wave X, then here the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension becomes our target. So now I believe the wave Y is ongoing. There is an alternative scenario here. If we would take out this high, then I would call for a flat structure here as a correction. Then we would have 1, 2, 3 as a wave A, then a wave B that goes deeper into this area and can even get quite close to this high, maybe even beyond this high if we have an expanded flat. But that's under the condition that that we take out this high here. For the moment, this is not happening. So I would say, I'm still calling for the Y leg down now. And so now, the question is how will this Y leg look like? For now, on the 4-hour, we cannot really see much here in RSI. I would say, like, we had our push up as expected. So we broke this RSI trend line, but now we do not really have excuse me, we do not really have a clear cycle here, a clear channel on our RSI. So it's a bit hard to say where we will go from here. However, I made a forecast, and so I think there are two possibilities. I will start with the secondary one, here indicated in red, and the secondary one was that this here was our wave A, that we had a wave B to the upside as an ABC structure. So actually, this is already enough for having like a wave B. We went into this area, so we know that a wave B goes into the area between the, excuse me, this here is not, should be more accurate, like this. So we know that the wave B goes into the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIB retracement. We did this. So we also have 3 swings, 1, 2, 3, corrective move. So technically the wave B can be in here. Now, We also here in RSI have the pattern that we should have, like we end here without divergence. So this is 3 waves and not 5. And so if this is the case, then we also know our target here. Then we can take the length here of our wave A, the length of our wave B, and then the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIP extension is the area where our wave C can go, and this is actually slightly above our wave Y area. So this, but the important thing to know about the wave Y is, like, for now I call this as an A B C, that this is already the ABC, but it could also be that this is just the wave 1 of A, the wave 2 of A, and that we now have the wave 3 of A. So this will depend on how deep we go. We need more data for this. But so for now, I think the essence is this is an impulse, this is a corrective move. So here we can get an impulse again. Now, as you can see, this is my secondary scenario. I always indicate my secondary scenario in red. My primary scenario expects actually more upside from here, with a wave B that is not finished yet. So I think we will go back into this area. And the reason is the other indices, like it looks like the other indices need a push up if I look at their structures. And so therefore I also call for a push up in the DAX. But to be honest, like if I look solely at the DAX, it could be that our wave B was in here. So for the DAX, this is like a 50-50 percent chance that the alternative scenario plays out, that the primary scenario plays out. But if I align with the other indices, then I would prefer another push up here as a wave B, and then we go down. But actually, we already have enough here in the DAX. This can be a correction up, A, B, C. So be it as a wave B, be it as a wave 2. So for the DAX, actually, the requirements are fulfilled for a reversal. But based on the other indices, I would expect more upside first before we are turning down. So how does this then look? This is a primary scenario. So then I made a modification here in this count, or in this part here, to align it with this wave B scenario. So then I think we had our 1, 2, 3 here. Then I believe like this could be a triangle as a wave 4, and then we had our wave 5 down here. So I took out the flat structure, although it's still possible. We will see later when we get more data what exactly it was here. But for now, it's not really important what happened in the past, I think. So this is our wave A here, 5 waves down. And then, what we now have here is a wave A up here in, excuse me, in 3 waves. So this can be, or this would be a flat structure actually. 1, 2, 3, wave A, then a wave B down. We are getting quite close to this low here. So therefore, I would call for a flat. And then what should happen today is 5 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as a wave C here into this area. So if we take the length of our wave A, the length of our wave B. So assuming that the low was in here, then this here becomes our target, the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension. So this nicely coincides with with the wave B area. So from this point, this looks like a good target. But yeah, it's enough that we take out this high here, of course. So this would be my primary scenario, but yeah, I have to stress this is simply because I want to align with the other indices, and I expect in the other indices a push up. But for the DAX, it is the case that the corrective move can be finished here. The corrective move to the upside. This was enough. We went into the wave B area. We have three swings: one, two, three. And so at the same time, if the secondary scenario plays out, this can be the start of an impulse. This can be or wave C ongoing. Maybe even a wave three that has started from here. So therefore, the DAX might be difficult to trade today. Like you could say that if you go for the primary scenario, more upside here, you could go against this low, but I mean, this is not really like a strong low in my opinion. Like it could be that we take it out and just have a reversal, and then we have another structure. So primary expectation today, more upsides, but simply because of alignment with other indices. And the what else could play out is that here or wave B was in here, and then we should see more downside. But this is not really supported by the other indices, so therefore I make it my secondary scenario. This was my analysis. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work, and I see you tomorrow for another video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.